Y bueno amigos, continuamos justamente donde dejamos en el video pasado. Y nada, continuaremos con esta historia de Batman.
Everyone, a humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
La bienvenida, la
Welcome
bienvenida.
to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax, it was important.
Not more than this. I know you despise these things, and truth be told, I do too.
What, a chance to show off your teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money? Say it ain't so.
It's called playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you hadn't noticed, I'm playing for City Hall. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, our hope is in Harvey.
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey Dent elected so he can fix those potholes.
I think I speak for half the room when I say politicians are puppets.
Oh, come on now, Bob. I'm not a politician. I'm a crusader. No strings attached.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get
Harvey
creeps like this
puede, échale.
Batman.
Harvey Dent is our best shot. Put him in a room with anyone for 15 minutes and that grin will win him over.
He's gonna need more than that, son.
Oh, it hasn't been 15 minutes yet, Bob. We've still got time. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe...
Estamos aquí por Harvey.
Well, I
Entonces,
don't
no
like to
puede.
think about
Veamos.
maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Somos
Well,
amables.
thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Bailecito, bailecito.
Oh, well, hello.
¿No?
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
No, it's all right. You can stay.
Thanks.
Bruce?
This is quite the social event, Mr.
Oh,
Wayne.
come on now. It's so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
El Batman va por todas. Venga, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
¿No? ¿Sangre?
Is that blood? Yeah.
Mission
It
Forte.
looks
Lápiz labial.
Actually, it's lipstick.
Well, no wonder you were late. Say no more.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out.
No se ve
Falcone
bien.
requested to
no,
speak
no
with
se
you
ve bien,
directly.
no se ve bien.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash,
se
no
la
class.
vendo.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne. And everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Le damos la mano.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are. The guy who's gonna sell me his house.
Uy,
Gentlemen,
uy.
perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor.
Podemos rechazar
Follow
la
me,
mano a este hombre.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill had...
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
Venga, que entre.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much. Chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
¿Qué me crees? ¿Te van a dar
Whatever
besos
happened
limpios o
to
qué?
being a gracious host? Okay, imagine. This is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. If Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light. If need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ
Vamos
half
a
the
quedar
city.
callados, ¿eh?
Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
No decimos nada.
For Gotham. For our city. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Que se vaya.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Llegó aquí de fantoche, que no sé qué. Venga para afuera.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Y bueno, así inicia Batman. Vámonos, el episodio 1. Creo que vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Nos vemos. No. Uy. ¿Me estaba despidiendo? automática. Mala baticueva.
It's me.
Ahí estamos. Episodio 1. Reino de las sombras.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young
¿De
politicians?
quién? ¿De Harvey?
And in other news,
De ella.
we are now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otis Processing
Crímenes.
Center, owned
Salto.
by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department
Thomas
has
y
thrown at
Martha
it. They're
Wayne,
recommending people
fallecidos.
avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen
Alfred.
to any of that tar black smoke.
Siente tal.
And one mobster's murder caused
Estamos
quite a headache
Harvey.
for commuters this morning. The
Los
body of
amigos,
Falcone
tal, ahí
family
se como
couple,
patrolean.
Louis Pistachio
Pausa.
Garmoni, was found hanging off the side of the
Gil,
4th Street Bridge
este,
sometime just
la
before dawn,
ladrona
causing traffic to back up for miles
Ladrona
as the
gata.
cops cut him down.
alias El Pingüino. Crímenes, tráfico de armas,
Random stabbings
motivos
are the
ilegales
latest
y
headache for
demás.
the riders of Gotham's overcrowded
James
Skyrail
Gordon,
cars to contend with.
Teniente,
Gotham police are
intención
investigating
nada
multiple
más.
cases of riders receiving
Vicky,
abdominal
periodista
from an
investigadora
ice
de
pick or other
este
pointed
Goldman,
weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few
Falcone,
died, while most have been admitted to
Capo de
Gotham
familia,
General in
vámonos.
critical condition.
y
Police
la
don't have
ciudad.
any suspects at the
Más
time.
centro psiquiátrico,
2 more patients have gone missing from
las
Arkham
empresas
Asylum,
Wayne.
bringing the total number of
Y
escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been
¿Qué
caught
más
to
quieres
date,
que lea?
but all the escapees highlight the
¿Qué
rough,
más,
some would say inhumane
chico?
conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and
Vamos a
sister,
tomar de cerca.
Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be
ver.
considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call
A ver, a
police
ver, a ver.
immediately.
No, nada.
Mayor Hill's
¿Y ahora?
Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it
no tengo
possible
ni idea.
for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law
Venga,
was
volvemos.
created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest
A ver,
property
ahí
owners
estamos,
greater
estamos.
ability to modify and improve the city's
Comprobar
aging
informes de
buildings,
prensa,
some
el
of which have been
códice.
occupied by families for
Comprobamos.
decades. So if you come home from work
A ver,
tonight
ahí estamos,
and
¿qué
find
dice?
all your stuff on the street,
El
don't
fiscal
worry. It
Dent
probably
pone
isn't
presión al
anything you
alcalde
did wrong.
para que
And
condene
if you can
a los
believe it, now
justicieros.
you can't even trust the valets. More on
¿Y
this
ahora?
after the break.
Vamos a mirar este, vamos a mirar este. El disco duro.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Ahora, analiza el disco duro, pero ¿dónde? Aquí, quiere ser. Entradas de cine, no las quiero ver. La prensa, el códice, puerto de datos. Ahí estamos. Y así.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't
No
normal
descansamos.
work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
A ver, giramos.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
No nos compara.
I don't like being compared to a common criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
Tiene razón.
You're right, you're right. I should have canceled the event.
But I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Desconfiado.
Do you think
más
he might
desconfiado.
know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but It's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
A ver, bueno. Y aquí dejamos esta segunda parte de lo que será el episodio 1 de Batman. Uy, mucha cinemática, mucho diálogo, pero bueno, espero que no se les haga pesado. Y nada, nos vemos en la siguiente.